to Secrets Papagayo in Costa Rica. We just got checked into our room. It's around 2:30 and we are going to explore it. This resort is an all-inclusive, so in addition to the usual amenities you would have in a hotel, we do have 24-hour room service with a little secret box where they can deliver your food, no contact. We have a mini bar that's stocked with beer and sodas, coffee makers and snacks over here, and then our beautiful bed looks so heavenly. I can't wait to jump in there. Then you make our way over to the bathroom, and they have a nice double sinks, and they have not one closet but two closets, so we each have our own, and we have a shower with a view of the rainforest and ocean. What seems to be our theme in Costa Rica are incredible views. Once again, an amazing balcony. Doors open up and we have a view of the ocean.
Alright, well, just to give you a little bit of a breakdown of the Secrets Papagayo Resort, the resort is all-inclusive and there are 5 restaurants on site. Some of those are a little bit more casual. They also have some finer dining for the evenings. They also have a coffee shop in addition to that has ice cream too. And then we do have access to the Preferred Lounge, which has its own bar and some snacks and things available too. The resort is really split into 2 sides. It has a pool on each side, and you can walk between pretty easily. There are a lot of hills, but walking along the beach is super nice. Speaking of the beach, they do have their own sort of private section of the beach surrounded by mountains here. They have lots and lots of chairs. You can reserve a cabana as well. I think that's free if you're part of the preferred group, or otherwise there's a small cost to that. I think that kind of provides a little bit of a general lay of the land. We're gonna go hike around and explore a little bit and we'll show you more. All right, quick change into our swimsuits. You can see we're here at the St. Nicholas Suite and we're gonna show you around.
Before we head down to the pool, we'll do a quick tour of the property. It's surprisingly spread out. So they have a bunch of bungalows around and they're all spread throughout their property where all the rooms are. So they have vans and golf carts and they kind of pick you up and take you around where you need to go.
Yeah, and it's really all set along the coastline here. And there are mountains and trees, and they even have some trails that you can walk. So let's go exploring.
This is the main hub of the buildings where you can come check in, and this is where the VIP check-in was. The main check-in is at the top of the hill, so they drive you down here. This is where you can book tours. They have a business center here, a lounge, and this is also where the amphitheater is for shows later.
All right, first thing here is to check out the food. So we're at the Seaside Grill.
And we both ordered sandwiches for lunch. We already had a salad and ceviche appetizer.
Good.
And some cocktails. What a way to start off.
All right, this is the main section with all of the bars and restaurants. The resort is really split into 2. So this is part 1, closest to the entrance and lobby. And this is also where the big pool is.
And this is where they have all the music and the activities and the parties throughout the day. You can kind of hear them playing trivia behind us. And then they also have all these cabanas set up. So part of the VIP club is that you get access to cabanas and you can make a reservation and they'll set it up for you.
The resort does have its own area of the beach. It's a black sand beach from all the volcanoes down here, and it's very private, again, cut off by the mountains. The water is super calm because it's actually tucked into this little bay, and this is how you can easily get from one section of the hotel to the other. This is the much, much quieter area, which is actually how they described it too. So it's intentional, but there's another pool over here, another bar. This is also where the spa and the gym are located. So we're gonna hang out here for a bit.
It started sprinkling while we were walking around the property, so we took a short break to lay underneath an umbrella and grab a drink. Just enjoying the views. It's so nice and peaceful over here.
If we hadn't already mentioned, it's the rainy season here, and it's coming through right now. We sort of put our tour on pause. We've been kind of just waiting out the on and off rain here under the umbrella, and it's really, really relaxing despite the weather. I think we found our preferred area of the hotel here in the quiet section. But now we're gonna go ahead and venture back, get changed up, and get ready for dinner. We'll continue showing you the rest of the resort throughout our stay and the rest of this video. For tonight's dinner, we're here at Himitsu, which is the Japanese restaurant.
And in our usual fashion at All Inclusives, we are of course going to start out with some sushi rolls.
Well, we always go for the sushi whenever we go up to an all-inclusive, and I'm starting to think that's maybe a good indication of the food quality. And I think the sushi here was really good. And post a little bit game of pool, I think that wraps up our night.
Dinner was delicious, and we finished off with another cocktail, and now we're gonna head back and get a good night's sleep.
Another beautiful morning here in Costa Rica. I think the sun rose around 5 o'clock this morning, but it's amazing to wake up to the ocean waves here.
We are on our way now over to the quiet section of the beach where we are going to do some morning yoga. The weather is cooperating much more today. A little overcast, which is great for us, but no rain. That was a fun way to kick off the morning. The sun is actually out now, and we got to do some partner yoga, which we haven't really done before. So it was a lot of fun to learn some better moves and get deeper into the stretches. And now we are going to grab a quick bite to eat at one of the buffets and then head off for our activity.
There are 2 places that you can get breakfast while you're here. So one of those is just for folks in the preferred area. We're gonna grab breakfast at the one that's for everyone, which is the Market Cafe, and it's really just a buffet. Seems like they have all the standard affair, omelet station, lots of different options, fruits, juices. All the food's been good.
Kyle, of course, has to get a cookie. It's 9 a.m.
Never too early for a cookie.
Although the all-inclusive has activities there, we wanted to get out and explore Costa Rica, so we are going to check out a waterfall and some hot springs. If you want to see that, go check out our other video. You can see the activity itself.
All right, back from our afternoon adventure, and we're testing out the Poolside Barefoot Grill. This is the Pura Vida drink, very good. We got some poolside entertainment here too. Forgot to take any videos or anything, but food was good. Exactly what you'd expect from poolside food. Tasty, hit the spot. All right, now we're gonna continue exploring. Quick swimsuit change, and then we hopped over to our preferred lounge, which does have an elevated bar experience with premium liquors and a few snacks and stuff. Nice to have access to that.
Early afternoon, we are back on the quiet side of the resort, enjoying the beach. are going to check out a trail that we noticed near our little bungalow over in the hundreds. So far, it's a lot of stairs.
Yeah, they have just this one, maybe another hiking trail, and they also offered as an activity like a sunset hike. It's a little too cloudy for the sunset, but despite what our breathing says, we're excited about the exercise. It is super sweaty. We went way too fast, but it's totally worth it. See what Rebecca thinks.
Wow. Oh my gosh. This is incredible. Wow.
That is a great way to close off our last night here.
Now we're gonna go back down, maybe jump in the pool since we haven't actually done that yet.
And we're very sweaty.
And then we'll get ready for dinner for our last night. What's the crab doing all the way up here?
One of the things about the pool here compared to a lot of the resorts we've been at in Mexico is it is open after dark, which is nice to dip in, especially after our hike.
Tonight we're eating at Portofino, which is the Italian restaurant.
All right, I got the beef tenderloin. This is a live tasting. Look how long that fork is. It's very good. All the food here has been great. Seems like all the action to end the night is here at the Sugar Reef bar and grill, kind of, but that's where they have all the late night events.
We've got some live music happening behind us. We're finishing off with a little nightcap. It is our last morning and we just woke up and we are having some room service omelets, and they are actually pretty good for room service. They put it in a little secret box when they dropped it off and gave us a call to let us know it was here. After we do this, we're going to do a quick change and then we are going to head over to another session of morning yoga.
Post yoga, we're settling into some chairs on the beach here. It's another beautiful morning.
I am on my way to the spa to use some of our Amex credit that we have on Kyle's card. So I'm gonna get a manicure, check out the spa, and see how everything is.
While Rebecca is getting her manicure, I've decided to come check out our cabana to close out our last morning here. It's really nice. They have some unobstructed views here. It's really nice because it has like a full shade and cover system for privacy, and keeps me out of the sun a little bit, which is super nice.
Just finished up with my manicure and she did a really great job. It's not like some of the others where you have access to the full spa if you do it, so if you are expecting that, you would want to book like a massage or something, but they did have like a little room set up for nails and it was really nice. She did great.
All right, and that's gonna wrap up our trip here to the Secrets Papagayo Resort in Costa Rica.
It was a nice little stay here. Really enjoyed. All the staff was so friendly and love the environment that it's in. It's just so different from the all-inclusives we've been staying at in Mexico.
Yeah, I think just to highlight a couple of the positives, like again, the environment, like the landscape, the flowers, the trees, like it's all so unique. So I feel like that's definitely a big plus to being here. And then the other thing is it's very quiet. I mean, there's definitely like, if you want to like meet other people and hang out, like they have activities going on, but generally like it's just a much more peaceful atmosphere than some of the other places we've been.
It feels very small and secluded. It doesn't feel like there's a ton of people here, and the way they have everything spread out is just really nice. It makes for a small environment.
Unfortunately, we only had the 2 nights here, but I think we will definitely be back. We had loved our time in Costa Rica. The activities even outside of the resort are fantastic, so I'm sure we'll be back to visit again soon.